Travis Wayne Goodsell. I suspect from what I can learn that tomorrow, being Mormon Jesus' birthday, that there is going to be a terrorist attack, likely at Temple Square for conference for tomorrow, I'm suspecting. I hope I'm wrong. Normally I do introductions for every single video. I've done over 8.5K videos all these latter days. I have done the research to let you know about the latter days, about the scriptures, their interpretation and the learning of the Jews. I've done the research on church history. I am the foremost anthropologist of the ancient Middle East. I have deciphered Paleo-Hebrew, Egyptian, and the other ancient languages. And no, Egyptian has not been deciphered. The Rosetta Stone was deciphered. The learning of the Greeks, the language of the Egyptians. I deciphered Egyptian. And as a result, I weed out the unbelievers by doing an introduction at the beginning of my videos. I've spent most of the time doing videos that are shocking. The titles, the thumbnail pictures, and that has resulted in emotionally triggering Mormons, as they name call me as an anti-Mormon, antichrist, apostate, Korah whore, to reject my message and justify their hatred of me by claiming I hate them. I don't hate you, Mormons. I'm trying to educate you. I'm trying to warn you of the danger. And you have refused to believe. I've had people try to say, well, just flatter, pacify, and deceive Mormons. Really? Have you never read your Book of Mormon? Lucifer uses that tactic. I will not use it. I will be truthful. And so for this video, I am going to have to behave in order to get the maximum amount of attention as possible. And so yes, if you started hearing me and you are offended and shocked and what the hell, this isn't faith promoting. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I was under attack the last couple of days online, and I saw yesterday that I was still under attack by Google, Microsoft, YouTube, whether it was a YouTube Mormon employee down in Utah County who wants all of you dead, who retaliated after letting you know that he wants you dead. I don't know. But it's somebody who knows my IP address, and the YouTube Mormon employee would know my IP address. But so would Google search and Microsoft search. Any one of them are owned and operated by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, who made off like bandits since April 2nd. They are the major stockholders. They are pulling out their money, multi-trillions of dollars in all the world's markets. I have warned you of this day. I have warned you in numerous videos, the 8.5K plus. You'd have to combine them all together. I have to keep this short, under 15 minutes, so that I can get it up before conference begins. But understand that they tried to murder me again this time. with the cyber terrorist attack, they attempted to murder me by preventing me from obtaining food again. Oaks got leaked, and I just found out about it at the end of last year, but I already knew all the information. It was just nice to get him getting leaked. And what he had confessed to is that he is the one responsible for all the damage all around the world. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And I've done all of the church history videos showing you why the enemy joined Joseph's church to destroy and murder Joseph, steal his religion, steal the scriptures, turn them Christian. And this is where the warning has come in. I've always been talking about this potential. The second coming for Mormons is mass murder and coup of government. In 2020, one of the patterns from Oaks's leak was 2020 was supposed to be an all-year-long tribute to the bicentennial of the first vision. The church claims it's literal history. It's not. It's Jewish. Prophecy and revelation, giving you the day and the hour of when the prophecies in those visions are going to occur. I've done the videos. This is a warning video. I do not have time to go over all 8.5K video information for you in this video. Nelson, when upon taking office, just utterly changed Mormonism. Not just a tradition, not just a culture, but the scripture interpretation, the doctrinal interpretation, theological interpretation, all of it has been completely changed. It is not the same Mormonism from when he began in 2008. And this is where I'm concerned, is that it is these Danite enemies that Thomas B. Marsh warned Missouri of. The Missouri governor, the affidavit, Mormon extermination order. Anybody ringing any bells, or is the church silence that so that you don't know? It has always been tradition in this church, and even at the pulpits of conference, to declare January 6th as Jesus' birthday. And if it was also Easter, they would also celebrate Easter. Under Nelson, he has changed. He's gone silent. Not just about year supply, not just about Jesus ascending into heaven, but also about the birthday that all Mormons believe it is. What I'm standing all amazed at my abilities. In December 2016, when I had learned about the solar eclipse in November 4th, about the solar eclipse on the 21st of August 2017, I began cramming my knowledge for signs in the heavens from scriptures. I knew what that meant, the fall of the United States of America. And here we are. I had, in the course of looking, I found the birth date of Jesus 600 years from the time Lehi left Jerusalem. And I've published it on YouTube, Amazon. Don't buy the books. I can to find the video. I'm sure it's in there somewhere. Just search, it might show. You might have to type in my name. But this is part of the coding in the Book of Mormon. It's not literal history, it's Jewish. Prophecy and revelation. And so it's okay that Joseph Smith Sr. was the one involved because of 9/11/1826 in Canandaigua, New York, at Joseph Smith Sr.'s lodge. Oh dear God, this is taking too long. Like I said, I don't have time. But the church, founded on the 6th of April, 1830. We still have 5 more years till the bicentennial of that. But the Danites joined to destroy this church. They found out about Joseph Smith Sr. Heber C. Kimball's Masonic information on Wikipedia exposes this. He knew, and he doesn't say he knows. Only those who know the correct information of church history can find this out. And you can only get it from me through my videos. And as a result, this is why I suspect that tomorrow, the founding of the church, even though it's not on the bicentennial, it is fitting the latter days pattern. And this is the final year. This is into the millennium even. And with Oaks giving you death threats of burning to murder you 5 times since last Christmas devotional. This is why I'm concerned that these Danites chose tomorrow to do the second coming of Mormon Jesus, to burn people. They've already couped the government, they're already stealing the money. They only have the mass extermination left. This is why I'm concerned. So if you're planning on going downtown tomorrow, stay away. It means that the prophets are going to sacrifice themselves. I had warned my federal government numerous times about this attempt to destroy the church and then go to the government to claim the insurance and funding for compensation because they failed to save them and protect them from the enemy, who are them. But they've been hoarding as much money as they can and have escalated. And it's blatantly obvious since April 2nd. And so it means that there would likely be a designated survivor for all of this to be transferred to upon the destruction of the church and all of their works, as Joseph Smith warned Mormons about, and likewise didn't listen because the enemy turned Joseph in the scriptures Christian. So heads up, I don't want you dead, but you've got to snap out of being evil. It's just sick and wrong, guys.